covering the period Thursday, April 9th through Wednesday, April 15th. We want to continue to highlight the burn ban that is going on across the entire state. This has been in effect for, I believe, a week and a half now, since I think it was the last Saturday of March, and that will be continuing until further notice. If you saw my briefing on Monday, you'll see that the first key point is the same. It is going to be dry. We do not have any rain in the forecast over the next 7 days. Patchy frost is possible again Friday morning over the northern coastal plain, along with the potential for some fog as well. Because we've been so dry, the fire weather concerns will remain elevated into next week, and we are looking at the potential for near record warm temperatures next Tuesday and Wednesday. Again, taking a look at the 5-day accumulated precipitation, nothing across the state. As we take a look at the North Carolina drought update, this ends up being updated each Thursday morning, and the assessment period is through Tuesday morning. So you can see at the bottom center what last week's drought status was compared to this week's, which is the larger image. Take a look at that table at the bottom right. You can see that the D3 extreme drought in red has expanded across another 7% of the state. So 77% of the state is in a severe drought and 6% is in a moderate drought. And again, considering a look at that forecast that shows no rain over the next 7 days, there will be no improvement on this when we end up having the next drought update issued next Thursday. Again, I showed this image on Monday as well, taking a look at the precipitation that has occurred for the first 3 months of the year on the left, showing that some portions of North Carolina have reached 4 to 6 inches of rain in the yellow, the lighter green being 6 to 8. What is that percentage of normal precipitation? That dark red is showing areas of 25 to 50% of normal precipitation. Most of the state has had 50 to 75% of the normal precipitation for the first 3 months of the year. Taking a look at the 8 to 14-day temperature precipitation outlook, as I said, by next Tuesday and Wednesday, we're beginning to look at the potential for some record heat, and it appears that that will continue April 16th through 22nd. The 8 to 14-day precipitation outlook right now is favoring near normal rainfall. We will see if anything ends up coming into the forecast for that time period. Our normal temperatures for April 19th for the dates that I ended up using are low to mid 70s for the highs and upper 40s into the lower 50s for our 3 climate stations. The experimental graphical hazardous weather outlook, again, fog that would primarily be north and east of the triangle late tonight into tomorrow. And while the fire weather is highlighted for Monday and Wednesday, that is looking at specific combinations of low relative humidity along with high wind gusts. Certainly with how dry everything has been and the fact that we are expecting low relative humidity values into next week, that isn't highlighted through all of those days, but we are expecting to see relative humidity values bottoming out generally between 30 and 40% into next week. The reason fire weather isn't shown as being a higher risk here is because of the fact that the wind should be relatively light, less than 10 miles an hour through the weekend. As we end up getting into next week, starting on Monday, we start to have wind speeds climbing 10, 15, 20 miles an hour for the wind gusts. So again, our weather summary is dry with patchy frost possible again Friday morning, north and east of Raleigh. We will have fire weather concerns into next week. I shouldn't say early next week, it should be all of next week, considering how dry we've been. And we are looking at the potential for near record warm temperatures on Tuesday and Wednesday.